A day of mourning, or rather police investigating the deadly bombing at Moscow's busiest airport are focusing now on Islamic militants. A day of mourning will be held there today to remember the victims. 35 people died in the attacks. Moscow correspondent Norman Hermont reports.
Just hours after the bombing that killed dozens of people, Moscow's Domodedovo airport was back to business as usual. This small memorial, the only hint of the carnage inflicted just meters away. By design, security was much more visible. But for passengers who have grown weary of these attacks, once again, government action has come too late.
Now, after it happened, of course, they've toughened security, but they probably should have thought about it earlier.
Those thoughts were echoed by many Muscovites, even amid signs of a security clampdown at rail stations and public spaces all over the city. Investigators are still weighing several theories as to who detonated the bomb and how, but they believe Islamic militants from the North Caucasus region will soon claim responsibility for the blast. And Prime Minister Vladimir Putin has said whoever is behind this attack will suffer. I do not doubt that this crime will be solved, he said, and that retribution is inevitable.
If, as expected, this bombing is linked to Islamic militants from the North Caucasus, it will only add to a growing list of attacks that have brought bloodshed to the very heart of Russia. Time and time again, Russia's leaders have vowed to crush the militants. Time and time again, they've failed.
Analysts say this attack is just the latest evidence that the often brutal tactics used by Russia's security forces to target Islamic militants in the North Caucasus create a terrible backlash. But very few experts believe the politically popular tough stance in the Caucasus is going to change.
This is really a very sad and alarming thing to say about your country, but I can see no reason why Russia would become a more secure place.
It is almost inevitable. This attack won't be the last. Norman Hermont, ABC News, Moscow.